So you enter into this building. You brought your burdens, brought your pain. I have a message for you today that when you leave here, you won't be the same. Good morning and welcome back to your spiritual sports segment on Rhema Gospel Radio. Better than when you heard it yesterday. I'm CJ. Let go. There was plenty of action in the world of sports as the country celebrated the nation's men and women who sacrificed their lives for freedoms that we have today. Thank you to all those who have fallen, those who are currently serving, and those who have served, including yours truly. Now on to the topic at hand as the Eastern Conference Finals tipped off last night as the last two teams standing in the East duked it out on the hard court in the National Basketball Association as the storied franchise of the Boston Celtics battled the exploding Miami Heat, and exploding it was for the Heat as they ran away from the Celtics in the second half and demolished the Celtics 93-79 as LeBron James put up a double-double with 32 points and 13 rebounds, and the role players for the Heat had 39 points to give the team a 1-0 series lead. There were 7 games swinging their bats in the American League and Major League Baseball as the Detroit Tigers were hammered by the Boston Red Sox 7-4 as Jared Saltalamacchia launched his 9th homer. The Oakland A's were defeated by the Minnesota Twins by 1 run, 5-4. The Chicago White Sox eked out a 1-1 win over the Tampa Bay Rays 2-1 with Adam Dunn's 16th homer. The Kansas City Royals were blasted by the Cleveland Indians 8-5 as Lonnie Chisenhall belted his first homer, while the Baltimore Orioles were walloped by the Toronto Blue Jays 6-2 with Edwin Encarnacion's 16th homer. The Seattle Mariners was defeated by the Texas Rangers 4-2 as Nelson Cruz and Mike Napoli both went yard, and the New York Yankees lost by 1 measly run 9-8 to the LA Angels as Mark Trumbo homered in the 9th inning to seal the deal. In sporting news, Brian Banks, a star middle linebacker for Long Beach Polytechnic High School, had aspirations of playing in the National Football League and had offers from colleges such as Ohio State, University of Michigan, among others, and even verbally committed to the University of Southern California. But that was a solid decade ago. You see, Banks was in prison half of that time, 5 years, after being convicted of rape in 2002. The problem was the childhood friend that accused him of the crime wasn't being truthful, and Banks paid a steep price, not only the years lost from his life, but potentially a career in football. Banks, who has been exonerated of the crime and his record wiped clean, is on the hunt on making that dream of playing in the NFL come true, and stated, quote, "I think that any team that gives me an opportunity will be really impressed with what I can do despite all of what I've been through these past 10 years, and it's been a struggle, but I'm unbroken and still here today." Close quote. Mr. Banks, my prayer for you is that God blesses you not only with your dream of playing in the NFL, but take you to the highest of highs the game has to offer. To have your company sponsor a sports segment, please email me at CJSports, that's CEEJAY, sports@gmail.com for more information. To catch archives of your spiritual sports segment, log on to my brand new blog site, CJSports.com, and be sure to give me that follow on Twitter at CJ Sports. And stay tuned for more updates in your next spiritual sports segment where we sprinkle a little spirituality in your sports. I'm CJ. Be blessed and keep smiling because God has something special in store for you.